Hi guys, it's me Vijayreyna back at it again with another video. For those of you guys who are new to my channel, my name is Vijayreyna. I'm an up-and-coming pageant analyst. So today we're going to talk about Reina Hispanoamerica. Let's just get into it because there is an exciting pageant coming up. The pageant season has been a little bit dry lately, so I'm really excited to see another pageant come up that we can talk about. And I have my top 10 with me. If you're new to my channel and you want to join the Reina family, all you have to do is hit the subscription button down below and you'll be part of the Reina family. And yeah, so let's get into my top girls. I have a list of 10 girls here. I want to make this video pretty rapid, pretty short, so we can get to the point and we can discuss it. If you guys have your top 10 or your top 5 or just your top girls in general, put them down in the comments down below because I would love to hear who you guys are looking out for. But let's get into it. Let's get into why. So at number 10, I have Argentina's Reyna Mateo. So I like Argentina a lot. I think she's a really beautiful woman. I think that she is gorgeous and stunning. And when I think about Reina Hispanoamerica, I really do look at the physical attributes and the aspects of the competitors because at the end of the day, this competition, I believe that even though it's called Reina Hispanoamerica and it started off with former Spanish, speaking slash including the Philippines, I think now they are extending their countries beyond just that hemisphere and they are extending into like Poland, Indonesia. So despite that, I still think that they have a very Latin approach to their judging. And so I'm really looking at how typically do Latinos in Latin countries rank their women, how do they choose their women and their beauty queens to represent their countries, and what do they typically look for? And a lot of times when I'm thinking about Latina queens, I'm thinking in general about someone who is spicy, someone who has that flair, a very beautiful, striking, stunning woman. And so I think all countries possess this, not just Latinas, but specifically Latinas tend to come out, show up, and show out. And so what I'm looking for is a bit of the physical attribute side, because as of right now, I don't necessarily believe you have to be the strongest #1 speaker in order to excel in Reina Hispanoamerica. I think presentation does matter a little bit more than your communication skills and your abilities. And so I am looking at presentation a little bit more harshly than I am critically than I am looking at communication skills of the woman. Why I put Argentina as 10 and not more is because I do believe that she needs a little bit of work when it comes to her passerella or her runway training. I've watched a few videos of her and I think that although she's not bad, I think there is still some work to be done and there are some technical aspects of her walk that need to be ironed out. So let's see by the time of the competition if she's able to iron those out and go higher up than what I have her. At number 9, I have Ecuador, which is Carlis Dagmar. Sorry if I mispronounced her name. Please correct me down in the comments below. So Ecuador is a similar note to Argentina. I think she is gorgeous, especially when she has her natural curly hair. I just think that she is a standout. She's stunning. She's striking. And I think that she is going to definitely stand out from the crowd and from the girls when it comes to just her styling and her look overall. I don't want to assume she's Afro-Latina, but she looks like she could be Afro-Latina. Someone can let me know down in the comments below whether Miss Reina Hispanoamerica Ecuador is Afro-Latina or not. But regardless, she is just beautiful to look at and she is just captivating and stunning facially, at least. Probably one of my favorite faces of the competition, to be quite frank. My concern with her does come to the technical skills. I do think that there is some work to be done when it comes to her walking ability. And so for that reason, I would like to see her, just improve a little bit more in her walking. I think she's a little bit better than Argentina, which is why I put her at number 9 rather than 10. But relative to the other girls on my list, I still think there is some work to be done. But I do think that she checks all the other boxes when it comes to what Reina Hispanoamerica is looking for in terms of phenotypical appearance and just overall physical attributes. At number 8 spot is none other than Mexico's Daniela Cardona. So Miss Daniela is stunning as well. I remember when I came across her picture for her photo shoot or her official headshot photo for Reina Hispanoamerica, I just thought, wow, this woman is beautiful. She has such a perfect face and honestly, she's just stunning. She's just so she's just stunning and she's so pretty and I could literally look at her face for hours. I mean, wow. And I ranked her high for that reason. I still think really anyone from 5 to 10, I'm thinking that they could do a little bit more work and a little bit more improvement in terms of the technical attributes or aspects rather when it comes to their walking skills and their passerella skills. So for Miss Reina Hispanoamerica Mexico, I do think that she has a decent walk. but relative to the other girls that I ranked higher up, I think that her walk is not in comparison. So I would like to see her maybe add a little bit more technical skills to her walk and be a little bit more mindful and have a little bit more control over her pasarela when she goes on stage for the competition. At number 7, I have USA Anapao Morales. Again, I apologize if I mispronounced her name. Please correct me down in the comments below. So Miss USA was a surprise. I'll be honest, when I first saw her and her headshot, I wasn't necessarily, I didn't do like a double take per se, but she's a gorgeous woman. It's not to say anything else. She's beautiful, of course, but I didn't necessarily get the Latina flair that I would be looking for Reina Hispanoamerica specifically. However, when I went on her profile and I saw her pasarela, when I saw her walk, when I saw just how vivacious and lively she was on camera, on screen, I was like, wow, like this woman is competition. And to be honest, I think 7 might even be a little bit low, but I'm being a little bit conservative in my ranking for her. However, I would not be surprised to see this woman higher than number 7 when it comes to the actual competition. But let's see, when the ladies arrive, and they are currently arriving in Bolivia right now for the competition, it's going to tell a lot. So I'll be on the lookout for what the ladies are doing and during the preliminary activities for Reina Hispanoamerica, and that will let me kind of reformulate my list and my rankings. So for number 6, I have Bolivia Estefania Barra. So Estefania is also another gorgeous lady. To be honest, I wasn't really sure where I was going to put her. I wasn't really sure if I was going to even put her in my top 10, but I did a little more research on her and I just thought she was also stunning. And that's really the word that you're going to hear me repeat during this review, honestly, you guys, is stunning. Because for Reina Hispanoamerica, I really think that you have to have a standout appearance, and not just appearance, but energy. So I'm looking for a lady who is just, right when you see her, you're like, wow, she is gorgeous. But then when she goes on stage, you're just like, whoa, like the energy matches the outward beauty. And so for Bolivia, I feel like she has a really strong appearance and she has a really strong energy as well. She's very captivating, very beautiful, and I can see her doing well in the competition. Number 5, I have none other than Philippines, Dia Mate. So Dia to me is also another gorgeous contestant, and to be honest, I was a little bit hesitant when it came to Dia, when it came to Miss Reina Hispanoamerica Philippines, as to whether or not I want to put her this high up my list or lower. I knew for sure I wanted to put her in my top 10, but I wasn't really sure where to put her. And I put her at 5 simply because I find her gorgeous, I find her beautiful, I love her Pinay beauty. I just don't know how it's going to register with Reina Hispanoamerica. Now, let's be mindful that the Philippines has Pinay beauties who have won Reina Hispanoamerica, such as Winwin Marquez, who is making potentially an appearance back at Miss Universe Philippines this year. But so I'm not discounting the idea that, you know, Reina Hispanoamerica is ready to crown another Pinay beauty, but I don't know how it will register with the judges and with the overall audience members in Bolivia. However, I have seen Dia Mate's training when it comes to her pasarela, and she is being trained with the help of CJ Opiaza, Miss Grand International first runner-up from the Philippines, and that is right there a big plus. Dia is doing really well when it comes to her training. I've seen some of her training with CJ Opiaza and I'm quite impressed. I definitely feel like she is giving that Latina flair and that fire on stage that I would look for when I'm looking for a queen that has a potential to go far in Hispanoamerica. Dia also is a singer, so that just adds to her charm. And in addition to that, the girl can the girl can speak. The girl can speak. I actually was a fan of her at Miss Universe Philippines. I think she represented Cavite at Miss Universe Philippines, but she didn't place there. And I wasn't really sure why. I was surprised because I watched her interview and I remember vividly thinking, wow, I wasn't paying attention to this girl much before, but as soon as I watched her open door interview for Miss Universe Philippines, I instantly was like, this girl's a threat. And then I saw her on stage. I understand that maybe her physical attributes are not what maybe they're not everyone's cup of tea, but to me, she's gorgeous. And I thought she did really well. So I was actually quite disappointed to see that she did not place at Miss Universe Philippines. However, I think that this is a period of redemption for her. I think she's going to come back really strong. And it seems very apparent to me that she's putting in the work that she needs to do, even going as far as learning some Spanish. I don't think she's fluent by any means, but you can see that she's making an effort to speak in Spanish during her videos, to connect with the audience in Bolivia. And just, you know, a lot of the audience of Reina Hispanoamerica are Spanish Spanish speaking audience members. So I think it's a good way for her to connect with them. Okay, moving on to number 4, I have Colombia Sharon Gamarra Sabido. So Colombia to me is another shoo-in for the top 5. I really think that she is just gorgeous and she has a really great energy. I'll be honest, she's not necessarily my type of beauty per se. I don't think that she is the most striking contestant facially when it comes to the top 10 ladies that I have said. In fact, I think maybe Ecuador is one of my favorites, and Mexico when it comes to facial beauty. But I really loved Colombia's energy. I think that she is a quintessential Colombiana when it comes to her pasarela, her vibes, her energy. I do think she can step up her pasarela just a little bit, but I think that her energy when she's on stage will kind of carry her through that, at least into a top 10, if not a top 5. Number 3, I have España or Spain, Carolina Barroso. So I love Spain. I remember when I saw her photo shoot, I was like, wow, her headshot. I was like, wow, this woman is stunning. And then I went onto her profile and it just got more stunning. She just got more stunning. She got more gorgeous. And I was really impressed. Overall, I mean, her cuerpo, her body and her physique is just to die for. Her presence is to die for. Her look is to die for. And I just really like this girl, and I could see her going as far as the crown, if not my top 2. So I really like this contestant. I can see her going far. I don't really have much critiques for her, to be honest. My top 3 in general, whenever I do rankings, are typically queens that any one of them I think could snatch the crown. Number 2 is none other than Puerto Rico's Miriam Michel. So I hope I'm saying her name right. Well, Miss Reina Hispanoamerica Puerto Rico to me is also another stunning queen that is vying for the Reina Hispanoamerica crown. I also don't, like Colombia, think that necessarily she's my type of beauty. Sometimes she is, sometimes she's not. I don't think that there's consistency when it comes to her styling, which is a little bit of a concern for me. But I think that overall, she's a very strong on stage. She has that aura, she has that beauty, she's very captivating, and she's very confident. This woman lacks no confidence at all, and you can tell that when she's on stage or in front of a camera, even if it's off stage, that she is on go mode. And that's what we're looking for. We're looking for a woman, especially when it comes to competitions that are heavily influenced with Latina culture. You want to make sure that you are in go mode at all times of the day. Not so much that you're like Miss Universe Dominican Republic, but you know, you still want to be on go mode in a way that makes you look prepared and ready. And I feel like Miss Reina Hispanoamerica Puerto Rico has that ability. I really love her with her big curly hair. So I do hope to see that on stage. I think she looks better when she keeps her natural hair. And I think that that styling suits her really well. And so I would love to see that for the finale, at least, if not the preliminaries. So who is my number 1? Who is the one who I think will be able to snatch the crown? I remember when I saw this queen's headshot for Reina Hispanoamerica, I was like, wow. And then I went onto her profile and I was like, this woman needs to go to Miss Universe. Yeah, she doesn't need to be, after Reina Hispanoamerica, either send her to Grand or Miss Universe. Either send her to both, honestly, because I would love to see her. But it's none other than Miss Reina Hispanoamerica Venezuela, Sofia Fernandez. Miss Sofia Fernandez is just stunning, you guys. She is gorgeous, and I cannot say anything but wow when it comes to her. I think that she can snatch the crown. Again, I don't think that you have to be the best speaker, so I think just her presence alone is going to really influence it. And I think the audience members in Bolivia and just the Latinos in general are going to eat her up. She is so stunning, you guys. And really, her walk makes it so much better. Her pasarela is so good. Her social media is handled so well. Everything about her is screaming queen. And I really hope to see her cross over either into Miss Grand International or to Miss Universe in the future. This queen is just, I mean, she's stunning. Sofia Fernandez, if you're watching this, please va a Miss Universe, por favor, okay? I think she is just stunning, you guys. I really think that she can snatch the crown. And just like Miss Reina Hispanoamerica Puerto Rico, confidence. Oh my gosh, this queen is confident. You can tell she is sure in who she is. She's sure in her brand. Everything about her is certainty. There's nothing about her that is wavering. She's not confused about who she is, and that's important, you guys. Having a brand for yourself as a beauty queen, knowing who you are and making sure that you don't waver in that, regardless of who you know, likes it and who doesn't is super important. And I think that Miss Reina Hispanoamerica Venezuela has done just that, and she's done it perfectly. And typical to a Venezuelan queen, she just has that Venezuelana fire. Okay, that cuerpa, everything about her is just stunning, and I love her shorter hair. I think it just looks so good on her. I hope she keeps it. I hope she keeps that short hair and she rocks it just like Shanice Palacio, and she does not use extensions. I hope she keeps her natural short hair because I love that bow on her. So yeah, you guys, that is my top 10 for Reina Hispanoamerica. I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and let me know down below in the comments who you all think is going to be in the top, either the 10, 5, or just your general favorites and standouts. I personally am watching Reina Hispanoamerica from the preliminary activities to the finale all the way through for the first time, like I am for Miss World. So like I did for Miss World, if you haven't watched that video, go watch my Miss World standouts video. But I would love for you guys to help me out by letting me know who are your guys' top favorites for Reina Hispanoamerica for this edition, because again, I am only so familiar with it. I did watch a few of the past editions to kind of get a vibe of what they are looking for. However, I wouldn't say I'm an expert when it comes to Reina Hispanoamerica at all. That's just my personal opinion. So go ahead and put your personal opinion down below. Let me know if you guys agree or disagree with my thoughts. And if you do disagree, let me know why and who you would put instead. Or if you think someone deserves a higher placement. I love you guys so, so much. Again, if you want to join the Reyna family, all you have to do is hit the subscription button down below. It really means a lot to me, and I would love to see you back again on my channel. Also, my Instagram is going to be linked down in the description box below and in the comment section. So say hi to me. I am in the middle of a move. I'm moving cities. I'm also moving to a new job. So, you know, I might be a little bit busy. My response time for the next few weeks might be a little bit all over the place, but nonetheless, please say hi. It honestly makes me smile, and it honestly brings so much joy to my heart when I get to interact with you guys and my Reynas. I love you guys so much, and you guys are the reason why I'm here making these videos, and it means a lot to me. So yeah, give this video a thumbs up if you don't mind. Share it to your friends or other pageant lovers. I also have an upcoming video coming on when just communications and pageantry, because I will, surprise, be opening up my own coaching business, and it will entail both communications Q&A as well as passerella or runway training and branding and marketing. Because yes, you guys, I do have a degree, a formal degree in communications. It's a longer title than that, but it's communications, strategic communications, and I also do freelance marketing, specifically content and brand marketing. So I am going to use all my skills and bring it to my passion of pageantry to hopefully help some queens. So be on the lookout for that video series. And yeah, love you guys so much and have a great day. Bye, Reynas.